Let me explain a little bit more about the house sitting. So in fact it should be called pet sitting. So it's where people are going away, holiday, work trip I guess, and they've got pets at home which they would like to stay in the house while they're away. So we're on a couple of websites. People go onto these websites and they search through who's saying they're available to do these house sits, and hopefully we get selected. And we rock on up and we look after their house, we look after their pets while they're away. It's a great win-win situation because they get their house and pets looked after and we get to live somewhere for free. So given that there's not a lot of work income coming in over the last 6 to 9 months, it's been good to have these house sits. We're not paying rent, and as long as we're prepared to be flexible in terms of where we are and when we are, then it's working out really well for us. So the only problem is that because people can only travel within New Zealand at the moment, the house sits tend to be quite short, so maximum of a week. Some of them are only 4 or 5 days, so you can spend quite a bit of time settling yourself in and getting out. These short house sits, before you know it, you've just got settled in and it's time to leave again. But beggars can't be choosers, so we're taking those options at the moment. When we first came back from Europe last year, people were going away over to Europe themselves. Say they'd go away for a couple of months, so we'd have really long house sits, which is great. But that's just not the world at the moment, so we just have to put up with that and accept it. But it's still, as I say, giving us that pretty cheap way of living at the moment. So we've got the van. I guess when we bought the van in Europe, we didn't anticipate spending as much time over the winter in it as we finished up. But it's certainly great for us in terms of filling in those gaps between the house sits. And what I'll do shortly is just take you around the van and you can see how we've got it set up and some of the modifications that we've made to it in the year that we've actually been using it and living in it. So yeah, we'll see that shortly.